Angelina Jolie Voigt is American actress, filmmaker, and humanitarian. She was born June 4, 1975 at Cedars-Sinai Hospital in Los Angeles, California, to actor Jon Voight and former model and actress Marshalline Bertrand. She is the niece of singer-songwriter Chip Taylor, and her godparents are actors Jacqueline Bisset and Maximilian Schell. Jolie's mother raised her as a Catholic but did not require her to go to church. As a child, she often watched films with her mother, and it was this, rather than her father's successful career, that inspired her interest in acting. Jolie and her older brother, fellow actor James Haven, were raised in New York by their mother after their father left. On her father's side, Jolie is of German and Slovak descent. Jolie has claimed to have distant Indigenous Iroquois ancestry through her French-Canadian mother. Jolie made her screen debut as a child alongside her father, Jon Voight, in Lookin' to Get Out, 1982, although they were estranged as she grew older. Aged 11, she won a place to study at the Lee Strasberg Theatre Institute. Appearances in music videos for the Rolling Stones and Lenny Kravitz led to small film parts. Her film career began in earnest a decade later with the low-budget production Cyborg 2, 1993. And in 1995, she landed her first starring role in cyber thriller Hackers. She starred in the biographical television films George Wallace, 1997, and Gia, 1998, and won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for playing a sociopath in the 1999 drama Girl Interrupted. Is the recipient of numerous accolades, including an Academy Award and 3 Golden Globe Awards. She has been named Hollywood's highest-paid actress multiple times. Her role as the titular heroine in Lara Croft, Tomb Raider 2001, established her as a star. She continued her action star career with Mr. and Mrs. Smith 2005, Wanted 2008, and Salt 2010. She also received critical acclaim for her performances in the dramas A Mighty Heart 2007 and Changeling 2008. The latter earned her a nomination for the Academy Award for Best Actress. Her biggest commercial successes include the fantasy picture Maleficent 2014, its 2019 sequel, and the superhero film Eternals 2021. She has performed a voice role in the animation film series Kung Fu Panda since 2008. Jolie has also directed and written the war dramas In the Land of Blood and Honey 2011, Unbroken 2014, and First They Killed My Father 2017. As a teenager, Jolie found it difficult to emotionally connect with other people, and as a result, she self-harmed, later commenting, "For some reason, the ritual of having cut myself and feeling the pain, maybe feeling alive, feeling some kind of release, it was somehow therapeutic to me." She also struggled with insomnia and an eating disorder and began using drugs. By age 20, she had used just about every drug possible, particularly heroin. Jolie had episodes of depression and planned to commit suicide twice, at age 19 and again at 22, when she attempted to hire a hitman to kill her. When she was 24, she experienced a nervous breakdown and was admitted for 72 hours to UCLA Medical Center's psychiatric ward. 2 years later, after adopting her first child, Jolie found stability. In 1996, she married her Hackers co-star Johnny Lee Miller, a wedding she attended in black rubber pants and a white tee on which she'd written his name in blood, which lasted till 2000. Shortly after, she married her Pushing Tin co-star Billy Bob Thornton, which was a media frenzy for its 3-year run, particularly when they were spotted wearing each other's blood in vials around their necks. In 2005, she fell for her Mr. and Mrs. Smith co-star Brad Pitt. She was blamed as the reason for Pitt's divorce from Jennifer Aniston later that year, a fact all parties involved have denied. They became the ultimate Hollywood power couple, dubbed Brangelina, and finally tied the knot in 2018. However, their union was not to last, and their contentious divorce was finalized in 2019. Jolie adopted Maddox, born August 2001 from Cambodia, when she was with Thornton, although became a single parent when they split up months later. In 2005, she adopted Zahara, born January 2005, from an orphanage in Ethiopia, and they were both adopted by Pitt once he and Jolie began a relationship. They welcomed their first biological child, Shiloh, in May 2006 in Namibia, and then adopted Pax, born November 2003 and 2007 from an orphanage in Vietnam. She and Pitt welcomed their twins, Knox and Vivian, in July 2008. Since their divorce, the exes shared joint custody of their children. Jolie is known for her humanitarian efforts, for which she has received a Jean Hersholt Humanitarian Award and made an honorary Dame Commander of the Order of St. Michael and St. George, after a 2001 visit to Cambodia while filming Lara Croft opened her eyes to the refugee crisis. She began undertaking field missions on an infrequent basis. Her efforts were ratcheted up soon after becoming a mother, devoting more time to her humanitarian efforts and making trips to countries like Cambodia, Syria, Ukraine, Sierra Leone, Yemen, Afghanistan, and many more. Her work has mostly centered around education, women's rights, refugee rehabilitation, the protection of children, and conservation. She is mostly noted for her advocacy on behalf of refugees as a special envoy for the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, a position she held until 2022. Jolie has undertaken over a dozen field missions globally to refugee camps and war zones. Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt may no longer be together, but they're still the proud parents of 6 children.